them to let me down. I want the level 2 ganks, level 3 ganks, just early fights all over the place.
Well, let's see if either Zanzarah or Gilius can make it work. I do want you to talk a little bit more about the Shyvana, because we have seen it twice before. This is the 3rd time in summer. It has
20 seconds, is almost down already. Very nice. Beautiful play by Gilius.
Really nicely done. Broxah exceptionally well explained Dragon. And for SK starting that one early is a great start. Heroic Charge won't find the stun. Steadfast Presence will at least prevent some engage before Sertuss turns a lot of damage.
Just farming for level 6, waiting for the Herald to spawn. I think around Herald is where we're going to see the most magic, the most aggression happen in the game. But now we're already getting some trades in the top lane.
Oh, the shapeshifters are battling. Irrelevance in trouble. Gen X Mega Gnar slowly burning down. The burnout is, and so are the minions. Remember how many minions he had to fight into.
That was a lot of Shyvana damage too.
Oh, Gilius flashes for this one. Flame Breath, as well as the burnout. Turning, biting, get the chomps on. Gilius may have donated first blood to Zanzarah. The Shyvana damage, Broxah.
You know, I like to try to find reasons, but looking for a bit of action in the mid lane. Bot lane just comes by to push out because the Herald is up. They know that.
Two-man knock-up. Treatz is the one that's in trouble now. Neon remains untouched. Vetheo gets another for Misfits. The Herald is secured as well. Vetheo with a 2nd kill. And Sertuss forced to flash for his life. I mean, SK opted into that and got obliterated. On the Flame Breath is melting through Gen X's mini Gnar.
It is a lot of damage, that's for sure. It's looking really strong. Now, of course,
Rift Maker. So now I'm going to ask you, Broxah, what is the communication like in SK when they hit tab, they look at the lead that's not only been accrued in the gold, but look at the items. Both of those players are going to find another kill to accelerate ahead.
You know, I was about to answer your question.
As Neon's got himself the Kraken Slayer, which I think is great into Alistar, into Vi, into Gnar. The only mythic on the side of SK is in the bottom lane for Jezu. Now Sertuss forced to flash defensively. Mersa this time around is caught out. Will be able to flash to the blast cone and escape with his life. 3,000 gold is the advantage. Turret plates have fallen. Misfits are continuing the pressure. The point I wanted to get at was, if you look at the damage profile for SK, they really need Sertuss and Jezu to do well. That's really sort of your primary damage sources. You need Gnar and Vi to set them up, and Sertuss is low. He's pinned against the wall. His presence does not hold steadfast, but the verdict is die, die, die! 2 more for Vetheo, 1 more for Zanzarah. 7-0 at 15, Broxah.
At this point, I'm just standing here thinking what it's like being a player in this scenario. You're in this game that has such huge implications on whether or not you're going to make it to playoffs. You see...
I think if they full send too often, that's where SK can look to punish. But again, the point I want to go back to, this draft has a lot at this mid lane. If you look at the items, that's thrift store shopping versus 2 fully completed items. And once again, a member of Vetheo, of Misfits, is under some pressure. 3 members of SK jumping forward, Broxah. They're going to find it relevant as well. Now, all of a sudden, here comes Neon and Zanzarah. I mean, SK threw a lot. Do you give Vetheo to get a pentakill this game? Right? What are the chances?
So, I feel like if I don't put the percentages high enough, it's not really a cool prediction, right?
Okay.
It's kind of boring. So I'm gonna say 90% chance Vetheo gets a penta.
90% for a penta.
I'm going in, you know. Go hard or go home.
Cast a curse of note, not gonna let it.
I love how I say that, and the guy almost dies right away.
That is literally the power of the shoutcaster Mike. Gen X gets taken out despite almost finding the kill onto Vetheo. But like, 4 of these teams are not making playoffs, and listen to that! Berlin, I love it. But that is exactly what these teams are playing for in SK. Gonna get jumped on once again, pinned into the wall. Keeper's verdict is up. Sertuss not gonna be able to escape for now. Treatz by some time. Unbreakable will is up. Dragons descend forward. Neon gets the first, gets the second, gets the tower. Shelly's not done. Charge, charge, charge! And they're gonna keep pushing. Does Shelly get a third? If Shelly gets a third, no! Taken out this time round by the Ultra Shock Laser. Gen X will throw the Gnar out. I think it was flash. 204 games on record here for Sertuss. Of the 200...
Maybe they should actually thank me. Because I know how this cast the curse stuff works, and I clearly just cursed the opponents, gave them the free wins. I thought coming into the day SK would be the more dominant early game team. Doesn't look like it right now.
Hasn't been the case, and look at this, 23 minutes after Misfits' infatuation with Baron. They've started it, they've defended it, Gilius is pushed away, Vetheo has got what? 90% chances. Baron is secured there by Zanzarah. Vetheo's looking for the second, will not be able to find, he's shut down. Taken out, percentage chance down to 80 is what I'll say. Irrelevant stepping forward with the burnout, nod into the wall. Yesterday, Misfits tried time and time again to secure the Baron against Rogue. It did not work out. Today, on the first attempt, very different.
To win these team fights. This is why you picked Vi to counter the Akali, to take him down, especially with his build. Because he's got a little bit of a greedy build, skipping the Sonya here.
He has Gilius, not going to be able to get that Dent Break or the Vault Breaker over the wall. Oh man, look, that was great. Zanzarah stepped forward, cut off the path.
Oh, Trevor, the way he's playing is so beautiful. I'm really liking his Poppy. He's doing such a great job yesterday against Malrangs, today against Gilius. And while, if you look at the split overall, Gilius might not have been the most impressive in the past weeks. It's been amazing. So the fact that Zanzarah can show up big time against these two really strong junglers, it's just beautiful.
It really is. Sertuss is going to steal away Zanzarah's ultimate. And I've been a Zanzarah enjoyer. I think those words I'll use for a while. I will tell you something. He's phenomenal Poppy thus far. He's surprised both Rogue and SK thus far. We'll be able to do it again. We'll be able to do it on anything else. That's what we'll find out in the coming end of summer as you look into playoffs.
I'm just standing here thinking, how on earth I predicted Misfits to lose this? Like, what on earth is going on? But here we go, there's a big team fight.
And Gilius is the one that's in trouble. We'll be able to get the cease and desist. Dragon Descent comes forward. That's one for Irrelevant. A bounce back for Genax. He steps forward, rooted in place, goes golden. While that's happening, Neon is running amok with the help of Vetheo. They managed to push back two. Treatz is dead, Genax to follow. Mersa gets in and breaks the kill streak. 1-0-11, 4-0-8, 7-1-5. As you say, stomp in every meaning of the word. Misfits have crushed SK to pick up their 7th win. A couple more hits will take down the Nexus and couple more hits will take down the Nexus and this is just flexing on them. Misfits take down SK.
You know, while it didn't work out, I like what SK did there, because they knew if that last inhib dropped, the game would be over. They have to go for it. And the fight, even though they were at such a big disadvantage, actually was like semi-close to working.
I was definitely a little nervous for Misfits on the middle portion with once the CC came down. But ultimately, had they even lost that fight with 3 inhibs down, there would have been so much time to come back.